So, segnali complementari, segnali temporanei e di cantiere, which is complementary signs and temporary signs that are also being used in the working areas. That is where they are working on the road. Welcome, Peter Isioma. I believe you are doing good. Let's move forward. Now, segnali temporanei e segnali complementari. We are going to look at the differences between the two types of signs. Segnali temporanei are temporary panels or temporary signs. I segnali complementari are signs or panels that are being used for specific reasons or to define the road. Let's move forward. Now, let's see on the road where each one is positioned and the specific activity or work that each one of them actually does or it means. One of the segnali temporanei is lavori in corso, which is work in progress. The same sign also means there could be mechanic vehicles parked in this area or circulating in this area. So you see, working in progress. Okay? Working on the road. They can also add the segnali pannello integrativo below it, letting us know that the two arrows and the figure 380 meters represent that the road where they are working is going to last for 380 meters long. Preavviso di semaforo temporaneo, which is alerting us of the traffic light, which is a temporary traffic light. Here it is, the temporary traffic light. It means it will be removed from the road after the work. Okay, after the work that they are doing. So this one is vertical, you see, just as the one we saw before, with the yellow light blinking. Preavviso di deviazione temporanea, which is alerting us of a temporary diversion. Temporary diversion, okay? Meaning you cannot proceed straight because they are working on the road. So the diversion is long, 2 kilometers. The diversion, the length of the diversion is 2 kilometers long. If you are headed towards Novara. If you are headed towards where? Novara. Do not forget it is what? A temporary sign. A temporary sign. Which means it will be removed from the road when it is no more needed. So you see, this is reality. Okay? This is the reality. That you cannot go straight because they are working. So you need to take the right side in order to go straight to Novara. So you see the vehicle, then you turn to the left again. Okay. Then you turn to the left again. Very good, because they are working on the road. Very simple. Preavviso di deviazione temporanea per veicoli superiori a 7 tonnellate. So in this case too, what do we do? Meaning there is a diversion on the right side If your vehicle is heavier than 7 tons, if your vehicle is heavier than 7 tons, but if the weight of your vehicle is exactly 7 tons, you can proceed straight. But if it is more than that, you are not allowed. Please do not forget, it is a temporary sign, meaning after the work on the road, it will be removed from the road. Is that clear? So here it is. So you see, the articulated lorry cannot go straight because of the work in progress. So it has to take the right side. Just like the blue car did before. Are you understanding through the pictures or through the animation? If you are understanding, just write yes, 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 yes. Direzione temporanea consigliata per autocarri, which is temporary direction advised to articulated vehicles or camions to pass on the right side. I repeat, it's not an obligation. It is just an advice. Okay? A temporary advice for camion to pass on the right side. This is what it is. Okay? So the camion will just have to turn on the right side. Very good. It's just an advice. Okay? Very good. Trust me, this animation will solve all your problems. It will solve all your problems. Direzione obbligatoria temporanea per autotreni e autoarticolati. So now, it is an obligation now. Why? Because we have the obligation sign attached with this sign. I repeat, it is a temporary sign which is giving us an obligation for articulated lorries and trailers to pass, to go straight ahead. I say to go what? Straight ahead. So here it is. They just have to go straight. They can't turn anywhere. Meanwhile, ordinary vehicles, you see, can turn to the left and right, but vehicles with trailers or articulated vehicles can only go straight. Uso delle corsie disponibili, which is how we will have to use the road. Okay, so it simply means cars, ordinary vehicles, can circulate on the left and on the right lane, but articulated vehicles and vehicles as camion can only stay on the right lane. Here it is. Okay, very good. So you know how to behave yourself on the road when you see any of these panels as you are trying to get your patente. Corsia chiusa, meaning on the right side, the lane is closed. And the only lane which will be accessible will be the left one because they are working on the road. I repeat, because they are working on the road. Why? Because the background of the sign is color yellow. Okay. Preavviso di cantiere mobile. So it's alerting us of this sign, which can be positioned on a vehicle, behind a vehicle, which is being used to work on the road. That the left lane closes. The only available lanes, it is the one in the middle and the one on the right side. And the road whereby they are working on the road is long, 500 meters. Okay, 500 meters. So you see, Eccolo qua. It's positioned at the back of the vehicle. So in case you see in the question, and they say Cantiere Mobile, the sign can be positioned behind the vehicle. Now you know that it is vero, even though I've been saying it several times because we came across it in the quiz. Are you learning something, yes or no? Are you being entertained, sí or no? Write something in the comment section. Let me know you are learning something, that you are not sleeping. Passaggio rispetto a veicoli operativi, meaning overtaking vehicles that are working on the road, that are positioned on the left side. The vehicles that are working on the road, they are positioned where? On the left side. So we are under obligation to pass on the right side. Very simple. So here it is. So you see, there's a vehicle stop and they are working on the left side. And we are under obligation to pass on the right side. Barriera normale, which is a normal barrier, and it is being used to delimit or to limit an area where mechanical vehicles, autobetomiera could be parked, okay, so that other vehicles do not, let me say, circulate around that area by any means, okay, because it is a prohibited area. Now, in the night, they can add segnale luminoso. Ok, di notte vengono segnalati con un segnale luminoso. Okay, that's exactly how the question comes, con segnale luminoso, for it to be more visible on the road. These are things, like I said last time, you see it every day on the road. When the barrier of the train line is not working well, they can use these same barriers to cross or to block the entrance of the train line. Corner, which many people are confused about it and normally fail it. Today, that problem will be solved forever and ever. Corner is positioned also in areas where they are working. So you see, areas where they are working, so that if they are working for 3 days, the corner will be there. If the vehicle will be stopped there for 4 hours, the corner will be there. So that is the purpose of the corner, to delimit a specific area where they are working or where things are falling on the road. So you see here, there is an accident. So you use the corner to delimit the area for other vehicles not to enter or to be involved in that danger. The corner is also be used to divide the carreggiata. To divide what? The carreggiata. Okay? For the vehicle to circulate on a specific part of the road. Delineatori di margine su strada a doppio senso, which is also part of Segnali Complementari. These two panels, we have seen it over and over. It is positioned on a road, on a carreggiata of a double direction road. I repeat, on a carreggiata of double direction road. That's where it is positioned. One is positioned on the left, one it is positioned on the right side of the carreggiata. Let's check it out. So here it is, one on the left and one on the right side. So do not forget, it's a double sense of circulation road. Very simple. Delineatori di margine su strada a senso unico. These ones too are used on a road or on a carreggiata of one sense of circulation road. Here it is, one sense of circulation. Okay. So the yellow one is also positioned on the left and on the right side of the road. At night, so when it is night like this, the vehicle can on the dim light, of course, but you realize that these panels are reflecting the light. Okay, so they are reflectors so that they can be well seen as they are positioned on the left and on the right side of the road. Delineatore di margine per gallerie a senso unico. Okay, so this delineatore also is positioned on the left and on the right side of a gallery or a tunnel of one sense of circulation. Here it is. Okay, in a tunnel of one sense of circulation. Very simple. And of course, in a tunnel, you on your dim light to be more visible and to see well. Delineatore di margine per strade di montagna. So this delineator is used where on the mountain roads, okay, on the left and on the right side of mountain roads. Here it is. Why do they use these ones on mountain roads? Why don't they use other ones? Or the ones, or any of the ones we have been seeing? And why is it that the color is yellow and black? Have you asked yourself these questions before? The color is black and yellow. It is because it is positioned on a road with ice. Ice is color white. So black and yellow can be more visible on a road with ice. That's the reason. Okay. And they are very tall also because there could be snow on this mountain road that can rise very high. So they are very tall also for that specific reason. So that they can be very visible also when there is a lot of snow or ice on the road. Is that clear? Delineatore di curva stretta o tornante. Before we proceed, I just want to say thank you for all those that are online. Make sure you learn enough to pass your exams. Never think you know enough. Don't make that mistake. Okay? Never think you know enough. Because there are things that you have not heard before, seen before. Okay? So always stay calm. Try to learn more. The exams can be very deceiving sometimes. So the more you know, the better it is. Okay? Delineatore di curva stretta o tornante, meaning this panel is used for what? A tight curve. A tight curve. Okay? So let's see in reality. So here it is on a tight curve on the left side. So you reduce your speed and transit on the tight curve. Okay? The same thing here. The only difference here is that the delineatore is white and red. What is the difference between the white and red and the black and white? The black and white is permanent. Meanwhile, the red and white one is what? Temporary. I repeat, the black and white, let me take it back for you to see it again. The black and white, this one, is what? Permanent. They don't change it. It is fixed on the road. It is permanent. Meanwhile, this one, which is red and white, is what? Temporary. Do you understand the explanation I just gave now? Do you understand? Yes or no? Are you learning? Yes or no? If you are not commenting, I can at the same time just make everything covered. I'm talking to you. Say something. Okay. So the white and red is just temporary. Very good. Let's move forward. Delineatore modulatore di curva. Delineatore modulatore di curva. So this one too is a curve, but in this case, it is a big curve, very, very big curve. So these signs are actually positioned, all of them together in line, one after the other, for us to understand that even though it is a wide road, it is a curve. So always be careful by considering our speed. Delineatore di incrocio a T. This one too is showing us an intersection where we can turn to the left or to the right. Do not forget, this one is not temporary because the color is what? White and black. Okay. The same thing here, so we can go to the left and right. That's what it means. Very good. Delineatore speciale di ostacolo. Delineatore speciale di ostacolo. So this delineatore is just alerting us of an obstacle. Here it is. Okay, it's talking about the one, the yellow one. That's what we are talking about. The yellow one that it has the obbligo, passaggio obbligatorio a destra on the right side is what I'm talking about. So, delineatore di ostacolo, meaning if we go to the left, there is an obstacle. That's why we are under obligation to pass on or at the right side to enter the runabout. It is also a reflector of light. So in the night, it brights. It is very bright so that we can see where the delineatore, okay, is positioned on the salvagente for buses. Okay. And this is the end of this topic also, which is segnali complementari, temporanei e cantiere stradale. After the live streaming, I'm going to watch how many likes do we have on this teaching. That will determine whether we have to continue this thing or not. Or I'll just hide it and make it visible to those that have purchased it. God bless you all. See you the next time. Ciao, ciao.